And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago Cubs are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Borucki.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Horner jumps out of the way of ball one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ian Happ up to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And that one is lifted in the air. Shepard drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ian Happ.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that knack for working a lot of deep counts, and pitchers don't seem to want to challenge him too often either. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the National League.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. That catches the corner.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 16.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 outs. And now it's even up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right there.
Runner breaks for third. Hit in the air, center field. Gonzalez pulls it in on the run. So they work around the leadoff double. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh and towing the slab. Justin Steele. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Fastball for a strike. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Adam second. The right fielder.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Swanson over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And now Shepard.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Barucki back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
On the ground and foul ball. And the curve is down and in. And down on strikes. And quickly one away in the second.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And the batter now, Matt Mervis.
No,
that's inside. And that is ball one. Second inning here, no score. That missed by a lot. And that's ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Inside ball four.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Kevin Alcantara stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch. Good eye right there. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Mervis over at first with one away. Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Goes to second, safe there. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Miguel Amaya in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Popped up right side, and the infield fly is called. So now here's the pitcher, Justin Steele.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Left-hand batter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at PNC Park. Now here is Liover Peguero. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Now 1-1. That one drifts inside. Slice to right. Suzuki makes the grab on the run.
That is good. The first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Swings and misses. Strike one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played two full. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The pitch. Popped up. Hayes has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, left-hander,
Ian Happ, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Now batting.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Deal one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No pitcher.
Ryan Barucki now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Right side. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting key Brian Hayes. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. Alcantara on the move, heading back. And it's off the wall. The relay, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So 2 down, digging in, Shepard. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Late swing fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, center field. And that's the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. This is Pirates baseball on the show, Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Baraki back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have
to. Swing and a bouncer. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Dominant performance for him today for just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Mervis batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Chop back up the middle. Oh, he throws it away. One away, runners at first and third. And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Left field, drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 so far. swing and a miss. 0-1.
One's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And that's in the dirt. Mervis off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Throw over to Tellez, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, a couple of errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. And a foul ball. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it foul. And that's too high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So up next, Andy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Zips it to first, 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez grounded out his first time. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Barrow. The next, now a move being made for a pinch hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounce to the right. throws to first in time. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bailey Falter.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Justin Steele. He's 0 for 1.
Justin Steele.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side. as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Misses inside. Now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at PNC Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Key Brian Hayes. The wind of the pitch. That's outside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the number two-hitter, Andrew McCutchen. That one found hard the other way. And a pitch. And now the count is even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. It bangs off the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Leover Peguero.
Now it's the shortstop, Leover Peguero. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he breaks his bat. Corner. Fires to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Liner picked on the hop at first. Tellez takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now here is Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Falter, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In there safely.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. The lefty fires. And a good eye there. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki makes the grab, one down.
The catcher, number 5,
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Alcantara settles underneath it, makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman
Nick Gonzalez will hit next.
Gonzalez.
Into center. Alcantara hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara.
Falter back to work. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Towards first, Tellez. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the go-ahead run. At the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed, there's one.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner. 1 for 3. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. So the tying run at second. On the ground to short, Aguero. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It's just been a disaster for them defensively in this one. You know, you're going to have games where you make an error or 2, but 4, just not acceptable at this level. It makes winning the ball game extremely tough when you give that other team extra outs. And I'm sure this coaching staff is grinding their teeth watching them play such a sloppy baseball game right now.
Line drive, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Connor Joe.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman,
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
That right there is a ball that's got to be caught. I think he just took a bad angle to it. It gets down, and it ends up being a double.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. That one down the line. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right side, hard hit. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Pirates leave. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swanson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Kevin Alcantara waits on deck. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. And that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're down 2-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Yan Gomes. He takes over as the new first baseman. Shepard getting ready to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The right-hander back to work. And downstairs. And that's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Slapped foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches by one hitter.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Alcantara pulls that one down. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Miguel Amaya. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, David Bednar.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses. And it's not again 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 0-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And it skips in the dirt.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a ball evens the count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air, left field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
They're down to their final strike. Cindy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint. That one the other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
And this is kind of wild, sloppy game. Close finish. A lot of errors. Defense made this one really unpredictable, but they'll take the win. They'll try to clean things up defensively for the next one.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.